Hello and welcome back to Bug Realms. On this channel we like to discuss all things creepy crawly, so if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the top 3 most underrated tarantulas. Now these are of personal preference and are of ones that are in my current collection, and it just shocks me that these are not particularly popular tarantulas, so I'm going to try and twist that around, and hopefully some more of you collectors out there can add these to your collection if you don't already have some already. But please pop me a comment below if you have any of the ones that I am showing here today. So let's start off with number 3. So number 3 for me is the Brachypelma collenbergii. An absolutely beautiful spider. She's got a very large plump bum at the minute, so may not eat. She's definitely interested. She walked right off the camera there. So she hasn't taken to the roach, but she knows it's there and walked towards it, possibly waiting for some new movement. Now, this gal is an adult female Brachypelma collenbergii, and the genus is under review. So Brachypelma collenbergii may no longer exist soon, or once revision is done. So if you realise that this video is a few years old by the time you watch it, she might well be called something different. Now, a majority of brachy keepers will go for their typical orange style like the Hamori, Bohemi, or a pretty style like the Amelia first. But the Brachypelma collenbergii was in fact my very first brachy, and I think she's taken to that roach now. We just happen to be at the wrong angle at the wrong time. What I love about these is the darker carapace and legs that have an almost bluish tinge that lead right to that red-haired rump. Although they don't get gigantic, they still get pretty hefty. And for me, I think all keepers should try a Brachypelma collenbergii. They are a bit more feisty than some of the other brackies I've had, and most certainly do not disappoint on feeding days. Coming in at number 2 is our Dedede ensis, which is an absolute beauty. See if she'll take to the food before I remove the lid, because she's awfully quick. There we go. And there she is. Striking tarantula. I'll get you a better look. Who can't love a tea that looks like that, right? Those reds, those blues. Now I must admit that these are getting a little bit more popular now, so I was debating whether to put her on the most underrated top 3. However, I don't think their popularity has quite hit up there yet, so I want to put this out there and get more people into these tarantulas. One thing that might put off some of the keepers about these are the fact that they are dwarf tarantulas, so they don't grow to a massive size. But I think beauty over size wins this game. So with that said, do you own one of these? Do you want to own one of these? Now let's move on to our number 1 spot. So if blue's not your colour and brachy's not your genus, why don't you get yourself a beautiful orange tarantula coming in at number 1, the Pseudoclamoris gigas. Now this had a name change. It used to be a Tapenachinus, so if you've still got yours labelled as a T gigas, you may want to recorrect that to P gigas now. These tarantulas are New World arboreals, making them semi-okay for beginners. Now I say semi because these guys are lightning quick for New Worlds, but pretty typical of arboreals. However, they're much more interested in running and hiding than they are attacking. See, as I've got the light on her, she wants to crawl away to the darker spots. In behind the cork bark she goes. Nope, she decided to go behind the leaves. But this coloration that you're seeing here does not do her justice. She is actually dulled down, but after a fresh molt, the colours are striking. And when this girl molts again, I'll be sure to show you those beautiful colours that these have. Commonly known as the orange tree spider, and as you can see why. As I said, colours are a little bit duller. It may look a bit more peach on your screen, but if you look at the edge of those toes, that brighter orange patch there is what's normally covering their entire bodies. Now, I don't wish to disturb this girl anymore. We won't get feeding footage today because she's not long been rehoused and she will take some time to get used to her new surroundings, and she will web this one up beautifully. So one last time, our final spot and number one place goes to the Pseudoclamoris gigas. So I hope you folks at home enjoyed this video. If you want to see what else dwells within the realm, make sure to pop back weekly for multiple videos. And please, please, please let me know again if you do own any of these in the comments below. In fact, anyone that doesn't own our number one girl, our Pseudoclamoris gigas, I dare you to get one. Even if you're a brand new beginner, she was actually in fact one of my very first tarantulas. As long as you're comfortable with speed, they will make perfect teas for you. Anyway guys, that's going to be it from me today. I'd love to hear your lists. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.